This will be on President Ronald Reagan and the Challenger tragedy. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd planned to speak to you tonight to report the State of the Union, but due to the events of earlier today, they've led me to change those plans. Today is a day of mourning and remembering. Nancy and I are pained by the core of the tragedy of the Shuttle Challenger. We know you share this pain with all the people of our country. This truly is a national loss. 19 years ago, almost to the day, we lost 3 astronauts in a terrible accident on the ground. But we've never lost an astronaut in flight. We've never had a tragedy like this, and perhaps we've forgotten the courage it took for the crew in the shuttle. But they, the Challenger 7, they were aware of the dangers, but overcome them and did their jobs brilliantly. We mourn the 7 heroes: Michael Smith, Dick Scobie, Judith Resnick, Ronald McNair, Ellison Ozuka, Gregory Jarvis, and Krista McAuliffe. We mourn their loss as a nation together. For the families of the 7, we cannot bear as you do the full impact of this tragedy, but we feel the loss and we're thinking about you so very much. Your loved ones were daring and brave, and they had that special grace, that special spirit that says, "Give me a challenge and I'll meet it with joy." They had a hunger to explore the universe and discover its truth. They wished to serve, and they did. They served all of us. We've grown to use the wonders in this century. It's hard to dazzle us, but for 25 years the United States program has been doing just that. We've grown used to the idea of space, and perhaps we forgot that we've only just begun. We are still pioneers. They, the members of the Challenger crew, were pioneers. And I want to say something to the school children of America who are watching the live coverage of the shuttle takeoff. I know it's hard to understand, but sometimes painful things happen like this. It's all part of the process of exploration and discovery. It's all part of taking a chance and expanding man's horizons. The future doesn't belong to the faint-hearted. It belongs to the brave. The Challenger crew was pulling us into the future, and will continue to follow them. I've always had great faith and respect of our space program, and I wanted today to be nothing more to not diminish it. We don't hide our space program. We don't keep in secrets and cover things up. We do it all up in front and in public. That's what freedom is. And it wouldn't change for a minute. We'll continue our quest in space. There will be more shuttle flights. There will be more shuttle crews. And yes, more volunteers, more civilians, more teachers in space. Nothing ends here. Our hope and our journeys continue. I want to add that I wish I could talk to every man and woman who works for NASA and who worked on this mission and tell them, your dedication and your professionalism have moved and impressed us for decades, and we know your anguish. We share it. There's a coincidence today. On this day, 390 years ago, a great explorer, Sir Francis Drake, died aboard a ship off the coast of Panama. In his lifetime, the great frontiers were the oceans, and a historian later said he lived by the sea, and he died on it, and was buried in it. Well, today we can say that of the Challenger crew. Their dedication was like Drake's complete. The crew of the Space Shuttle Challenger honored us by the manner in which they lived. They lived their lives. We will never forget them, nor the last time we saw them this morning as they prepared for the journey and waved goodbye, and slipped the Surrey bounds of earth to touch the face of God. Thank you.